right, hello. We're on. I almost had one of my first forgetful moments this morning in which I was thinking my old class time, which was 9:30. I was just on the phone with my aunt and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? My class is not at 9:30, it's at 9. So I made it though. We're good. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's cooled off quite a bit, like a good, supposed to be one of those perfect sunny 80, hopefully not humid like it was the last few days. This is Titus. He's not as loud as the little one. I've switched up locations. We finally got our basement together so I can film down here and not have the distraction of dogs barking and all of that craziness that kind of has been throwing me off trying to teach live from home. So fingers crossed. I think I've finally planned around all the foreseeable things. Internet should be good. Lights should be good. Again, we might hear faint barking in the background from upstairs, but hopefully nothing too crazy. All right, let me grab this. Make sure my phone's on silent. You guys might be curious about all these things. My husband's really into jiu-jitsu, so he has turned this into a little bit of a training studio, which is great. Mat's a little soft. It makes balancing extra. It makes me need to use my leg muscles a little bit more. So that's something to note, you guys. Practicing at home, if you're on carpet, you are definitely getting a little bit extra work. It's harder to stabilize on for sure, especially as we do our standing balance stuff. Oh. All right. So welcome if you're just jumping on. We are today, I'm going back to basics. I feel like that is always a great idea. If you've joined me on some of my classes, you've noticed I've been struggling a little bit, just mentally. I think there's kind of understandably why there's a lot going on. So in times like that, sometimes you just need to you need to go back to basics. You need to center yourself and not make things so complicated. So we're doing really a nice old school vinyasa sequence. It's a sequence from one of my teachers, Noah Maze. Love him. So this is an ode to him. It's a practice I've done with him a few times. Really, we're going to be focusing, connecting to the breath a lot today. So I'm going to put a lot of emphasis on that linking of the movement to breath, really tapping into Ujjayi and connections to the different movements as we twist and all of that, really kind of bringing you back to basics. So we're going to start down in child's pose. Feet come together, knees apart, hands out in front of you. We will extend the hands. If you guys know that you are tighter and you love to use blocks, I love to use blocks even not being tight. Set them up at the top of your mat here. It's a great place for them. They'll be ready for us to go. So again, you're extending the hands down. You are rooting the sitting bones back. Let the forehead drop down. Make this first child's pose active. So the arm bones aren't bent and laying on the floor. They're lifting up. You're feeling the shoulder blades move towards one another already. And as we come here, I just want you to start to connect with your breath. Noticing the breath. Using the breath to notice the body. To scan the body, to check in with yourself. And in this way, in using your breath to scan, you are
bringing yourself home. You are bringing your attention to the here and now and setting yourself up to be present for the next 60 minutes while we flow together. On your next inhale, I want you to roll up, coming into tabletop, stacking shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, bring the heart forward and up, dropping the belly, a little bit of a cow pose. Exhale, round cat, dropping the chin in, drawing the navel back. Inhale, forward, cow, tailbone lifts, belly drops, chin lifts. Keep the shoulders moving towards one another, heart pulling through. As you exhale, come back to neutral by tucking the tail under. Tuck the toes, take the hips high, downward facing dog. First down dog here. Take a moment, pedal out the legs. Really open up the back body. Press down through the hands. Keep the arm bones lifting up and away from the floor. And again, maybe we're going to take a little bit twist side to side if that feels good to you. Open the hips to the left. Press down through the hands. Send the hips back. Feel that stretch, especially through the left hand. As you press that left hand into your mat, inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist the hips, opening them up to the right. Really press down through that right hand, send the hips back. Feel that stretch through the lateral right side of the body. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, sink the knees down. Sit back. We're going to cross the ankles, the back of the mat. If you need to, we're going to be in seated posture here for a moment. If you feel like you're rounding down like this, I want you to put a little boost under the seat to tilt the tailbone forward. We're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, bow forward, walking the hands out, keeping the heart high. Lift it, and then exhale with an open heart, hinge at the waist, fold in. Early in this practice, we're really just taking it a little bit slower, making that mind-muscle connection, mind-breath and movement connection. On our next inhale, we'll walk the hands back up. I'm going to take the hands behind you. Inhale, get a little bit of a chest lift here. Lift the heart up, draw the navel back. Just a little baby back bend to start. Inhale, exhale. Take the hands forward. Bring the palms up off the knees. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale, draw the navel in, get long through the spine. And as you exhale, start to twist over towards your right knee, hugging the belly back in towards the spine. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Drop your left hand across. Take your right fingertips down. Inhale, get long through the spine. And exhale, twist into this. Yet again, inhaling length, exhale, twisting. On your next inhale, lift up the hands. And as you exhale, twist back through center. Inhale, get long through the spine. As you exhale, start to twist over to the left side this time. Inhale, long through the spine. Exhale, take that right hand across to the left knee. Bring the left hand behind your seat. Inhale, lift up through the top of the head. Get long through the spine. And then as you exhale, twist deeper into the pose, maybe taking the gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, we get long. Exhale, we twist. Good. We're going to use our inhalation. Turn back, lift the hands, and then exhale, come back through center. Nice. All right, so we're gonna switch our legs, give our other side an opportunity, bringing the left shin in front if that is where you are, or whatever the opposite shin was. Again, we inhale. We're gonna lift the arms up overhead. Reach and stretch. Now as we exhale, we'll drop that right hand down, walk it out to our right side, starting to come into a side bend here. The left fingertips reach across. Inhale, get long. And as you exhale, turn the gaze up and under the left arm. Good. Inhale, walk the right fingertips back in, come back up through center, and then with your exhale, that left hand walks across, the right fingertips reach, press down really through that right sitting bone if it starts to creep up on you. Inhale, length. As you exhale, maybe start to turn that gaze up and under the right arm. Good. Inhaling. And exhale, maybe you go a little bit deeper. Good. On your next inhale, we'll come back through center. We'll exhale, take the hands down. We're gonna detour here for another opportunity to connect into our breath, do a little pranayama. So I want you to stay in Sukhasana, coming into Gyan Mudra, so forefinger and thumb touch. Hands will be lifted up, and then you're gonna extend the arms out so that the elbows are straightening a little bit. The shoulders move towards one another on the back. Once you've arrived here, just close the eyes. And we'll connect back to the breath. Start to bring in this evenness. We're going to focus on evening out the inhalation and the exhalation. So I'm going to do the counting for you at the start of this practice, and then I'll leave you for the last 3 rounds to yourself, to just kind of use your own count to get a little bit silent and have the opportunity to use the breath as an invitation to tap into yourself. So we'll inhale for a count of 6, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale for 1. Sorry, inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And continue now for 2 more rounds of this breath, counting on your own. When you're finished your last round of breath, we will take a deep inhale together. Bring the hands to the heart in Anjali Mudra. Exhale fully, slowly start to open the eyes, keeping the gaze soft. And we will inhale now, rolling forward, coming back to tabletop pose. And inhale, another cat-cow here. We arch the spine, lift the tailbone up, chin lifts, and then Exhale, starting from the base of the spine, roll the tailbone under, navel back, chin drops in. Good. Inhale and reverse it back to your cow. Tailbone lifts, belly drops, chin lifts. Good. Keep the shoulders moving towards one another, heart pulling through. And with your exhale this time, just tuck that tailbone under. Good. Inhale, exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Good. 3 full breaths here. Find the breath and body connection. And then inhale fully on this exhale. You're going to tippy toe walk yourself forward to the front of your mat. Bend your knees if you need to. If you're really tight in the back body, bring the fingertips up onto blocks. Everyone's knees are bent. And then we're going to inhale. So just straighten the legs or bring them towards straighter. And then exhale, drop the seat down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. This time, inhale, straighten. Take the hands to the hips. Lengthen out the crown of the head. Make sure the weight's equal in the feet. You might have to shift the weight back in the heels. And then inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Come all the way up. Tadasana, bring the hands through to the heart. We're going to move through Surya Namaskar. Beginning now, the blocks are here. Please use them if you need them. I like to use them early in the morning in the first rounds of the practice. It's not a regression. It just helps us to open up possibilities for other expansion. So inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, send the tailbone back, pull the belly button in as you fold forward. Inhale, we lengthen, we place the hands, we step back to plank. Shoulders in line with the hips, extend out through the heels, pull the navel in. We're gonna lower the knees down. We're gonna lift the feet up, and we're gonna come into chaturanga push-ups here. So inhale, big breath. Exhale, lower down part way. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. We're going to exhale now. Lower. Elbows bending, shoulders back. Lengthen the legs. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through. Energetically draw the palms back. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Keep the shoulders engaged on the back. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Take the seat back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Keep the arm bones lifting. Good. Breathing fully. And on your next inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk or hop yourself forward back to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, coming halfway up. Remember, use those blocks if you need them. Exhale, fold in. And then inhale, press through the feet. Come all the way back up. Exhale, hands down, through to the heart. Tadasana. And inhale, hands come out to the side, lift up, stretch up, root through the feet. Exhale, send the tailbone back, belly in, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen, place the hands, step back to plank. Knees can come down to modify again if you need to. This time we inhale, We bend the elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Root the tops of the feet down. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through. Exhale, roll over the feet. Send the hips back, downward facing dog. 3 strong breaths here. Connecting into yourself. Inhaling fully. Exhale, bending the knees, walking or hopping yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, get strong through the feet as you lengthen through the crown of the head, coming all the way back up. Exhale, hands through to the heart. One more, just like that. Inhale, hands up and out to the sides, overhead. Exhale, navel pull back, strong through the feet as you dive in. Inhale, lengthen, step back, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up, cobra or up dog. Make sure the shoulders are moving down the back. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. 3 long, smooth breaths. Find your ujjayi. Inhale fully. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. And inhale, press through the feet, lengthen through the head, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands down through to the heart. Pause. Take a nice long cycle of breath here. Good, and we expand now. We move into our Surya Namaskar. We start to build upon our foundation. We inhale, hands come wide out to the side. Exhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, press through the feet, draw the navel back. Drop the fingertips to the floor, start to sink the hips down with your exhale. And then on your next inhale, tuck the tail under, chest lifts, fingertips come up. And belly strong. Inhale, exhale, place the hands. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, pull the navel back, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Good, breathing here. Nice long, deep breaths. 3 long, deep breaths. All right, as we build now, we're gonna inhale, pick up that right foot. Exhale, we're gonna crunch that right knee forward and through. Inhale, send it back. Lower the right foot down. Inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, crunch that knee forward and through to your nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, lower it down. 1 more set through. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, right knee forward to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, lower the right foot down. Inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, left knee forward through to the nose. Inhale, send it back long. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Inhale, we're going to come forward to plank. Again, you can bring those knees down if you need to modify. Navel's pulling back, hips and shoulders are in one line. You can take the feet a little bit wider for some stability here. We're going to now focus on trying to keep the hips from swaying. Press through your left hand. Inhale, come up onto right fingertips. Exhale, lower the right hand flat. Inhale, come up onto left fingertips. Exhale, lower the left hand flat. Inhale, come up onto right fingertips, or maybe take that right hand behind you. Exhale, lower the right hand flat. Inhale, come up on the left fingertips or send that left hand back. Exhale, lower the hand down. One more time through. Inhale, come up onto right fingertips or lift right hand. Exhale, place that right hand down. Inhale, come up on the left fingertips or lift that left hand. Exhale, come back through plank. Inhale, exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. We put those two movements together, the crunch and the fingertips lifting. That is the predecessor to coming up through crescent pose or modified warrior one. So here we go. We inhale. When we lift that right leg high, we're lifting from the root. The leg is straight. You're pressing out through the heel. Exhale, crunch that right knee in. Come up on fingertips and drop that right foot down. As we press through the right heel, inhale, we come up. Modified warrior one, left heel lifting. Outer right hip pulls back. Big, strong breath here at the top. Make sure that right knee stacked over, directly right over that right ankle. Another big breath. Exhale. Take the hands back down. Press into your hands. Squeeze that heel into your bum. And then inhale. Take that right leg long. Exhale. Lower the right foot down. Inhale. Now we pick up our left leg. We exhale, we crunch that left knee forward. You come up onto left fingertips and we drop that left foot down. Press through the left foot. Inhale, rise up. Pull the outer left hip back. Extend through the right heel. Make sure that left thigh is working towards parallel of the floor. One more big inhale, exhale, hands to either side of the left foot. Step back. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, the heart pulls forward through and up. Exhale, hips come back. Good. 3 full, smooth breaths here. Trying to find that evenness in the inhalation and the exhalation. And then on your next inhale, big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, the hips drop, hands lift. Inhale, press through the feet, come all the way up. Exhale, hands through to the heart. Close the eyes for a second. Even out the breath. Find a smooth breath here. 2 more rounds, just like that. We inhale. We send the arms up overhead. Exhale, we just sink the seat low. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, place the hands, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward and through. Exhale, take the hips back. Downward facing dog. With your inhale, you lift that right leg straight and strong. Exhale, crunch that knee down the middle. Drop that right foot in. And with your inhalation, we rise up. Crescent pose, modified warrior one. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, hands come to frame the foot. Sweep that right heel in. Send the right foot back. Exhale, lower it down. You can stay in down dog or you can inhale, come forward, lower down. Chaturanga, moving through your vinyasa. You always have the option to skip the vinyasa and stay in your down dog to reset. We inhale, we lift the left leg. Exhale, we drive the knee forward down the center of the mat. Drop that left foot through. Inhale, come up. Modified warrior one, crescent pose. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, place the hands, step back, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, hips come back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, big breath. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. Exhale, bend the knees. hop or walk yourself forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold in. Drop the seat. Inhale, pull the heart up, reach. Big breath, inhale, press through the feet. Exhale, take the arms out to the side. Bring them through to the heart. One more time. Inhale, hands come wide. They lift up. Exhale, we swan dive forward. We sweep the floor. Inhale, we're dropping the seat, picking the heart up. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place the hands, step back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale the heart forward and through. Exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that right leg long. Exhale, crunch that right knee in, drop it. Inhale, come up. Modified warrior one. With your next exhale, maybe you spin that left heel down. If that happens, make sure the hips don't roll out. Keep them square. Inhale, exhale, hands come back. Step back to plank or down dog. You're moving through your vinyasa right now if that is your choice, or you're holding the down dog. On your next inhale, we all meet here in down dog. We lift the left leg. We exhale, bring the left knee forward and through. And drop it down. Inhale, come up. Modified warrior. Exhale, maybe that right heel spins down. Full warrior one. Inhale at the top. Exhale, hands place down. You sweep that left heel in. Step back to plank. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, sweep the heart forward through and up. Cobra up dog. Exhale, we bring the hips back. Downward facing dog. 3 smooth breaths here. Inhaling fully. Exhaling. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale and exhaling. On your next inhale, breathe in. Exhale, hop or walk yourself forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, sink the hips, come up. Utkatasana. Inhale, big breath. Press through the feet. Straighten the legs and exhale, hands through to the heart. Oh. Big sigh out. All right, so let's move into building a little bit. We're going to do some standing balance now. I'm going to turn towards the screen so you guys can see me a little bit, and I'm going to challenge myself to actually mirror today. So let's root down into our left leg here. We're going to pull the right knee in on an inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to turn that right knee out to the side. So you're placing Vrksasana, we're going into tree pose. That foot is on the inner upper thigh. It can be on the shin, but it is not on the knee. With every inhale, we extend up and out. Through every exhale, we hug in. With our inhale, we get long. We firm into our midline. The more you squeeze and hug that foot into the inner upper left thigh, the more stable you will feel. Try to root down through the big toe of that left foot. Maybe the hands come up overhead. Good. One more big inhale here. Exhale. We're going to take the hands out wide. We're going to inhale, bring that right knee forward. Leg is still lifting. As we inhale and get length, on our next exhale, we're going to widen that right knee. We're going to take the back of our right hand to the inner edge of the knee. Inhale, get long. And now as we exhale, we're going to turn our gaze over the left fingertips. You're going to keep pressing the back of the hand into the back of the knee. Really navel back. With every inhale, you get length. With every exhale, maybe you twist that gaze over the left arm a little bit deeper. On our next inhale, lift up that right arm, get long, and as we exhale, we'll bring that knee in back through center. Inhale, get length, knee stays lifted. As we exhale, now we twist over towards that right knee. Good. Inhale, get long. As you exhale, connect the back of the left hand to the outer edge of the right knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, maybe gaze comes over the right fingertips. Good. Inhale, extend back to T arms, lifting that left arm up. Get length, and as you exhale, we twist back to center. Inhale, squeeze that right knee in, and then exhale, lower it down. Maybe shake it out. Maybe tap out that left glute. And then we go right to the other side. And balance changes from day to day. So don't get frustrated with yourself. I am falling all over the place today. Gotta be forgiving with ourselves. So keep that in mind as we move through this. We're gonna be back here again. Inhale, pull the left knee into your chest. Root down through that right foot. Inhale, bring that left foot in, Vrksasana, tree pose. Remember, try to root, focus the energy down through that right big toe mound. Inhale, maybe you get longer, reaching the fingertips up. Keep widening that left knee out. And find a focal point to help you get that balance. Watching me is not going to help today. Inhale, exhale, hands out to the T. Inhale, bring that left knee forward, squeezing it in. Big inhale, exhale, widen that left knee out. Inhale, get long through the spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to turn the gaze over the right fingertips. Good. Inhale, we're pulling that knee back to center. Good. Inhale, get long through the spine. As we exhale now, we're twisting over towards that left knee. Good. Inhale, get length, and then as you exhale, the back of that right hand connects to the outer edge of the left knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, gaze comes over left fingertips. Inhale, length. Exhale, we twist deeper. Inhale, we lift back up that right arm to a T. Exhale, we twist back to center. Inhale, we squeeze that leg in. And exhale, we lower. Release the hands, roll the shoulders back. If you change direction in your mat, we come back to the front of our mat. And we build. Inhale. Take the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Draw the navel back. Inhale, drop the seat. Lift the heart up. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, place the hands. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Turn. Inhale, bring the heart forward through. Up. Exhale, take the hips back. Downward facing dog. All right. So we're going to do some of the ab crunching before we come up into our standing pose. So stay with me. Listen to the cues. Inhale, pick up the right leg, keeping it straight, extend out through that heel. Exhale, we're going to bring that right knee across to the left arm. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, now bring that right knee to the right arm. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, maybe bring the right knee wider than the right arm. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bring it back to center. Drop the foot down. Inhale, we're coming up to modified warrior one, back heel lifted. Inhale, reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, hands come out to a T. Keep extending out through that left heel. Inhale, big breath. As you exhale, we're twisting over towards our right knee. Good. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart. As we exhale, start to bring that left elbow to the outer right knee, connecting for a side twist. I want you, a lunging twist, I want you, if you're feeling unbalanced, you can bring that back knee down for support. Maybe you find the support, and then you play with extending the energy out through the left heel to lift back up. For all of you holding this, every inhale is an opportunity to get length. Every exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. On our next inhale, we're gonna lift up, extend those arms back out to a T. And as we exhale, we'll twist back through the center. Take an inhale, and then as we exhale, we're gonna open it up, warrior two. So right knee directly over that ankle. Left outer edge of the foot is parallel to the mat. Arms are staying, extending long. Get that right thigh parallel to your mat. Drive down through the right heel. Every inhale, you energetically drag the feet towards one another. Every exhale, you see if you can sink lower. Big inhale here. On our exhale, now we're going to start to come over to side angle, Parsvottanasana. Your blocks are here. Use them if you need them. The block, your hand can come, hand to the block, or on, forearm to the top of the thigh, or you can come all the way down to the floor. Top arms up overhead, straight. Don't let it get floppy. Palms straight. Inhale, energetically draw the feet towards one another. Exhale, extend back out, get long. One more full breath. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, you windmill that left hand down. You place the hands, you step back to plank, or you come into down dog, or you're moving through your vinyasa. Side to left side, here we go. Inhale, pick up that left leg. Exhale, that left knee comes across to the right arm. Inhale, exhale, move the left knee to the left arm. Inhale, exhale, maybe take it wide. Inhale, exhale it down through the center. Drop that left foot down. Extend out through the right heel. And inhale, we come up, modified warrior one. Settle in. Get the legs where they need to be. Left knee over that ankle. It's not jutting past it. It's not too far back. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, tee those arms out wide. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist over to the left side. Good. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart. And then exhale, connect that right elbow to the outer left knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Remember, you have the option to bring the back knee down for stability. Breathing here. Deep breaths. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. On our next inhale, we're going to come back up, teeing those arms. Exhale, twist back to center. Inhale, hands reach up back to crescent. And with the exhale, the left heel or the right heel spins down. We open up, warrior two. You're seeing my back now. Press out through the outer edge of the right foot. Get this left leg thigh parallel. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, take it over. Find Parsvottanasana. Forearm to thigh, hand to floor, hand to block. Maybe hand to block for a breath or two, and then you get deeper. That's kind of my jam. I like to modify for a breath and then get into it. Good. Another deep inhale. With your exhale, windmill that right hand down. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, take the hips back, downward facing dog. Big inhale, exhale, bend the knees, press through the hands, hop forward or walk forward. Inhale, chest lifts, hips drop, big breath. Inhale, press through the feet, rise up. Exhale, hands down, in through to the heart. All right, another standing balance sequence, very similar to the last one that we did, except now you have the opportunity to go a little bit deeper by straightening the leg and holding onto the big toe. If you have a strap, use it. If you can't get your big toe, you guys were staying with the bent knee, and it's gonna look exactly just like our last standing balance series. So we're starting, rooting the weight into that left leg. You pick up the right knee, hug it in. Inhale, hold the belly, pull it and get strong. Press down through the left big toe mound. Grab a hold of the big toe, hand to hip. Inhale, length. Exhale, if you're straightening the leg, here's your invitation to do so. Again, inhale, length. This time as we exhale, we're opening out that right leg. Hand to hip. Inhale, length. Maybe that left arm extends out and the gaze with your exhale comes over the left hand. If you're modifying, you're here. You're back in this pose with the knee bent, right knee extending out, gaze over left hand, everyone. Good, everyone, we inhale, length, we exhale, come back through center, where we will switch the arms, bend the knee to do so if you need to, and on your exhale, re-extend the leg. Good, right hand to right hip, inhale, length, exhale, twist open to the right, extend that right arm behind you. If you're modifying, it looks like this with the bent knee. You've got this. Good, inhaling length, exhale, we twist. If you fall out of it, that's a part of the play of balance. Balance is not static, it's always moving. We inhale, we get long. We exhale, we're gonna twist back through center. Draw that foot in, hug the knee up. Exhale, lower that right leg down. We've got side two. All right, you can see out of breath. Inhale, we smooth the breath. Take a minute. Hand to heart. Smooth the breath. Even it out again. All right, connect down through that right foot. Draw that left knee in and up. Hug the abdominals in here for support. If you're gonna go ahead and straighten the leg, you're grabbing the left big toe with your two peace fingers. Inhale, get length. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale, length. Exhale, take that left leg out wide. Inhale, length. Exhale, maybe the gaze turns over the right shoulder, out past the left hand. Inhale, length. Good, another big inhale. As you exhale, we come back through center. And you can bend the knee so that you can switch the hands, grabbing the outer edge of the left foot with that right hand. Inhale, length. Exhale, extend back out, getting that leg towards straight. Inhale, long. Exhale, you twist over towards the left. If you feel balanced, then maybe that left hand extends up and the gaze comes past over the left shoulder and past the left fingertips. Tells you my balance is something not fierce today. Good, inhale, length. Exhale, we twist back towards the front. Inhale and then exhale, release it. Ooh, shake it out, tap the butt. And we turn back to the front of our mat. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, sink the hips low. Inhale and fold. Place the hands. Step back, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart up and through. And then exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Take a breath,
Smooth it out here. We're adding on here because we're just gonna do a little bit of twist crunching before we bring that knee through to our lunge on the right side. So again, wait for the cues. Inhale, pick up the right leg. Exhale, bring that right knee to the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the right elbow. Inhale, bring it back across. Really twist as you do that. Exhale, bring it back to the right side, the right arm. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, maybe take it wide. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it down through the center. Drop that right foot through. Inhale, come up, crescent pose. Exhale, spin that left heel down. Full warrior one. Big inhale, press that right leg straight. We're gonna open up the hands to a T. Hips are gonna stay squared. If you need to for stability, you can step that back foot in a little bit. Inhale, we're gonna get long. You might wanna use your block here to help you get the hand to the floor. So inhale, length. As you exhale now, we're gonna twist open to the right. Inhale, length, and then exhale. You're gonna bring that left hand down to the floor, or you're gonna grab that back block, maybe scooch it back. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Keep drawing that outer right hip back. Draw the navel in. Get strong. So inhale, we hug in. We draw the navel back, and as we exhale, we extend out from our hips, out through our heart, out through our hands. Good. One more inhale. You're gonna press through the feet, come up. With our exhale, we're gonna open it up, Trikonasana. So that back foot might need to adjust and get longer. Left foot, outer edge of foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale, get long. As you exhale, I want you to make space. You're taking the hips back. You're hugging this inner upper left thigh. With your exhale, you're bringing that right hand down onto the block or to the floor, or maybe it's just suspended, and you're engaging the abdominal muscles. Left hand's reaching up to the fingertips. Gaze comes up when you feel steady. Big inhale, hug the feet and get strong. Exhale, expand out. Another round of breath. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, expand out. Deep inhale and exhale, windmill that left hand down. Step back, plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. You can stay in your down dog if you need it. Listen to your body. Exhale, hips back. We got our second set. Inhale, lift up that left leg. Exhale, bring the left knee forward across to the right arm. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left arm. Inhale, exhale, left knee to right arm. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left arm. Inhale, exhale, left knee to outer left arm. Inhale, exhale, left knee to center. Drop that foot down. Inhale, come up. Modified warrior. Exhale, right heel spins down. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Maybe that right foot hops in a little bit and spins in more on an angle. Exhale, hands out, T. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, bring that right arm across to the outer edge of that right foot. Maybe you're using your block for support to bring the ground up. Draw that outer left hip back. Belly's pulling in and up. Inhale, energetically draw the feet towards one another. That's where the stability comes. Exhale, expand out. Inhale, this time press through the feet. Rotate back up. Stand. We're going to exhale, open it up. Trikonasana on the left side. Remember, adjust your stance. Get the back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, wide. Inhale, length. Exhale, take this hip back as you come down and find and make connection with the floor with the left hand or your block. Again, maybe You switch partway through. Inhale, hug everything in. Exhale, expand out. Inhale, hug in. Exhale, expand out. Inhale, we hug in. Exhale, we windmill that right hand down. We step back. Inhale, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, we pull the heart forward through and up. Exhale, we take the hips back, downward facing dog. Good, big inhale, exhale, hop the feet forward. Inhale, straighten, lift the crown of the head. Good, exhale, we sink the hips down. We come into Utkatasana. We're holding here. We're drawing the navel back. We're getting the thighs as parallel as possible to the floor. Weights in the heels, shins back, heart lifts. Can you sink a little bit lower? If you feel stuck as we try to sink lower, maybe lift the heels. This opens up the back of the legs, makes balance trickier, but makes it easier on the back of the legs. We're sinking the seat all the way down. And we slowly lower. We catch our sitting bones. Inhale, lift up. We're coming into Navasana boat pose option, bent knees or straight legs. Heart's lifting. Stay connected to the breath. Breathing deep. Deep inhale in. Full exhale out. Holding strong. Stay with me. Good. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to pull the knees in. When you take your arms, bring them to the inner edges of your knees. Flex your feet. Take the palms like they're flat, like they're pressing out into the air in front of you. And as we exhale, we're going to roll onto our back. I want you here to practice squeezing your knees into your upper arms as you press out through your hands. Feet are working hard. They're just as much to play in this posture and position as we prep for our next pose. Bonus points if you can guess what that is. Good. On your next inhale, rock up. Take your hands, press yourself back to your squat. You're going to widen the feet if you need to. Drop the hips down, coming into Malasana. If you're more open in the hips, you can come more narrow with the feet. If you're tighter, you're going to want to take those feet out on an angle, and you're going to want to take the feet wider. We're going to set up for Baddhasana. It's an invitation. It's not a have to. You can stay in Malasana, but I invite you to try even if you don't think you can get it. It's just practicing the actions. That's how you one day take off. We were just working the actions on the floor, so you're going to place the hands down. You're going to I'm walking myself back so you guys can show. You're really going to work on pressing the knee into the outer arm. See how it lifts my mid back. Shoulders over wrists. I'm going to walk my feet in, and the feet need to be strong. Strong. So the legs are strong. The belly pulls in and up. Then breathe in, lift up through my mid back. Maybe one foot lifts. Then try lifting the other. And maybe you're staying here playing with that. Or maybe you're coming up for 3 full breaths. Last breath, exhale, lower down. We all come through a squat on to our bum. Maybe inhale, we rock up, Dandasana. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Big breath here. Good. Exhale. We lay back. We take our hands. We press back into our hands. We draw the navel in. We're coming into Ardha Navasana. So it's not as high. The legs lift. The heels lift. Draw the navel in. Keep hugging, hugging, hugging. Breathe here. Stay with me. One more full breath. Exhale. Slowly lower the feet down. Inhale. Pick up. Dandasana. Lift through the heart. Walk the feet back in. Take the hands in front of you. Again, we're going to rock 1, 2, and on our third, maybe we're going to rock up and come right back into Malasana. So try to get your momentum. Come back to Malasana. All right, you have one more chance here for Bakasana. Play. Be kind with yourself. We don't get anywhere without practice. We place the hands over the under the
wrist, shoulders over wrist. Scooch your bum back. Hug the knees into the arms. Draw the navel back. Pull the heart forward. Inhale, big breath through the kidneys. Maybe pick one foot up and then the other. Whew. 3 full breaths here if you have it. Maybe in the end of that third breath, you're going to shoot or work towards shooting those legs back to Mudra, to your cobra pose. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, hips come back, downward facing dog. 1 full smooth breath here. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, we all slowly lower down on to our belly. All right. Coming into Shalabhasana, we're gonna reach the hands behind us, tone the butt, tone the belly. Inhale, hug everything in. And on your exhale, we lift the heart, we lift the feet. Nice, smooth breaths here. Keep it even. Good. Breathing. Oh. Inhale, exhale, release. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, we hug everything in, we tone. And on our exhale, we lift up. Good. Staying connected to the breath. Full deep breaths. And breathing strongly. Here. Exhale. Lower down. Turn your head to the other side. We come back through center. This time we're going to come through Dandasana. So same actions. You're toning the butt. You're toning the legs. The belly is pulling away from the floor. You're bending the knees. You're either grabbing the outer ankles or the outer foot. Inhale, tone everything. Draw the shoulders down the back. Exhale, lift up. 2 full rounds of breath at the top. Use the breath to really expand into the pose. Inhale. As you exhale now, slowly release the feet. Come back through Shalabhasana. Inhale, exhale down. Turn the cheek to one side. All right, we have one more here, just like this. Inhale, we bend the knees, grab the shins or ankle, tone everything in, and then exhale, lift up. Find the breath. If you find yourself holding the breath here, no bueno. Stay with it. The breath is the invitation into the pose. Inhale deeply, exhale, lengthen the legs, find Shalabhasana. Inhale, big breath, exhale, lower down, turn to the other cheek. Good, we inhale, we bring the hands back through center, press up through tabletop. Good, we're gonna sit back, now finding Virasana. So I want you to, if you got bad knees, you might really want to find blocks to be up on. If that's not available, just come right into Sukhasana. Easy pose, seated pose, cross-leg pose. For the rest of us, as we explore and come into Virasana, I want you to bifurcate. So let's split the calf down the middle with your thumb as you come and get the seat onto the floor in between the feet. Your ankles, so the feet, your ankles are attached to the outer hips. Knees are straight out from the hip bones. Close the eyes here. Extend the arms out straight. Find Gyan Mudra again. Heart lifting, navel pulling in. Finding the breath. Staying firmly connected to it. And already here, as the breath regulates, starting to really just like honor yourself, thank yourself for being here on the mat today.
On your next inhale, you're gonna open up the eyes. We're gonna come out of this, so rock forward. You're gonna come right into fire log pose, so bring that left leg around. Stack the right leg on top of the left. Shins are parallel with one another. You're flexing out through the feet. Inhale, we lift up through the heart. We get this nice straight line in the back. And now as we exhale, if this right knee is not way up in the air, then you're gonna use the next exhale to start to walk the hands forward. And we're gonna inhale, come on back up. You're gonna take this right foot, it's gonna come across the left leg. The left toes are gonna point and hug in towards your right seat. You're gonna inhale, get long, draw the navel back. As we exhale, we're gonna twist open towards our left knee. You're gonna straighten your right arm, reach up and back. Maybe this left arm twists and wraps around, or you're using it here to just help keep that lift in the spine. Every inhale, we lift up. Every exhale, we twist deeper. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Good. Inhale, we get long. Exhale, we twist back through center. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, switch that cross to the other side. Fire log pose. Left shin on top this time. Both sides can be different. You might not be able to bend forward on this side because the hip's tighter and the knees lifting past the hip. Inhale, we lift up. Again, you're either staying here or with your exhale, if it's available, you're walking forward. Didn't say it on the last side, but as we fold forward, I want you guys to keep the heart open instead of rounding the upper back. So inhale, you pull the heart through. Exhale, you hinge. Maybe you end up using your blocks to rest the arms onto. And on our next inhale, we're gonna walk ourselves back up. You're gonna take that left foot across. That right heel pulls into the left butt cheek. Now we inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we turn open towards our right side. Inhale, length. Exhale, turn. Outer left arm connects to the inner left knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, maybe the gaze starts to go and look over the right shoulder. Perhaps the right arm is reaching around for the bind. I don't have it today. Inhaling. Exhale, twist. Inhale, we get long. Exhale, we twist back through center. Let's extend both legs out in front of us. Inhale, the hands overhead. Exhale, we fold forward, Paschimottanasana, keeping that open heart. The hands come wherever they can go so that you're not rounding through the back. So that might just be the shins or the knees or all the way up here. You're honoring your body, you're honoring the alignment. That's how the improvements come. We inhale for length. Exhale, we extend. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're gonna come back up. One last time, Ardha Navasana. Bring the hands behind the head. If you know me, this is the last pose I like to end with an ab burner. You're lifting the heels up. Inhale, hug everything in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then exhale with your breath slowly, slowly with control. Start to lower down one vertebrae at a time. Finally lowering all the way down, taking a deep inhale. And with your exhale, release everything down into the mat for Shavasana. As we arrive here, allow the body to soften. Feel the face soften. Feel the brow soften. Everything releases. One last time, we're going to tap into the breath.
For those even inhalation and exhalations, I'll start the count for you. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pausing and exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing and inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pausing and exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, fully release control of the breath. Let the breath breathe you. And just be here in this moment of stillness as we end our class. Start to bring your awareness back to the breath. With the awareness coming back in, bring that same awareness back to the body, maybe bringing some movements, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rolling out the ankles or the wrist. And then with the big inhale, I invite you to send the arms up overhead, getting a long, full stretch, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling deeply in on your necks. Exhale, drawing the knees into the chest, grabbing a hold of the shins, giving yourself a little hug, rocking on the spine as it feels good to you. And then when you're ready, I invite you to roll to your right hand side and pause for a full round of breath before you use the hands to gently press yourself back up. We bring the hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. We thank ourselves for joining here together, sharing in this practice with one another. The light within me bows to the light with each and every one of you. And namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please stay up on my YouTube channel. So if you ever want to retake them or suggest them to anybody, do it. Leave comments, suggestions, any of that stuff, any poses that you want to call out for next class, do it in the comments. I just realized I matched the basement and I just completely unplanned. And you know, it's funny, you try to plan for all the things and the dog still managed to be a little terrorist during this. She's eaten all of the cat's food. She took full advantage of the fact that her mom was not paying attention. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend and I'll see you next Friday.